Tokyo Ghoul continues my anime fascination for the moment. I just recently watched season 1 and I found it different to some of the other anime that I have checked out already. This is a current day tale. It's set in Japan where the country is split up into wards, various districts where people live. We have this young guy called Kaneki who is a college student who has a kind of inkling that he likes this girl called Rize. And you know, in the first episode he manages to work up the courage to ask her out, and they go on a date and everything goes okay, not great. And on the way home from this date, it turns out that the girl, Rize, is actually a ghoul and attacks Kaneki, almost killing him, but then an accident befalls both of them, and it turns out that when Kaneki wakes up in hospital, he is now half ghoul, half human. Now, ghouls in this seem to be a kind of monster, almost like a vampire, almost like a zombie, a kind of mix with a little bit of supernatural flair as well. They are creatures that devour humans for sustenance, and they have these strange abilities that comes with them, that it can manifest its way in several ways, shapes and forms and different ways to help them fight. And there is this whole underground of ghoul life that Kaneki starts to discover. He is transitioning from being a human into being a ghoul, and to do this he meets with this guy that owns a coffee shop that takes him in, but this is actually a haven for ghouls. Everybody that works there is a ghoul. Coffee seems to be something that they rather like, and he starts to learn what it is to be this way that he is now. And he's really struggling to come to terms with it, how his old life has changed, how his new one is beginning. And the animation style is really kind of fast and fluid and really nice, and then it has these moments of unbelievable gore that just comes out of nowhere and just covers the screen in blood and just almost makes you look away. It's fast, it's kinetic, it's really interesting. So you have this haven of ghouls, you have this underlying world where ghouls are trying to survive, and then you have the human people that know all about them, and there is a special police force that try to control or eradicate these people. They are called doves, and you're introduced to a couple of those inspectors who are on the trail of a class S ghoul, someone who just kills for the sake of killing, that has so much fun doing it. So you have all these moving parts of a nice TV show, and what you find in the first season is they're never quite sure where they're going, or it feels as if it's unsure as to how it wants to progress. We get this lovely sort of idea of Kaneki as he tries to come to terms with the character that he now is, his new second life, as he tries to deal with constant animosity from round about him. And he's a rather timid kind of fellow as well, but he's got a good heart, and you can tell that through it. He's not quite one of these people who instantly dives into this new life. He doesn't want to kill anybody, he doesn't want to harm, he just wants to find a balance between his human side and his ghoulish side. Of course, it would never be as simple as that. There has to be antagonistics, and there is several throughout this season as well. None more so than the one that's in the last couple of episodes, Jason, who probably passes more in the resemblance to Jason Voorhees. He's a big hulking fellow with the hockey mask that it just kills and delivers pain because he enjoys doing that. And it isn't until the last couple of episodes of this 12 episode season that it really comes together and what it's wanted to do. It's wanted to define this character, make him take control of both his elements of his personality, the human and the ghoul side. And the last couple of episodes, it really ramps up the tension, really creates some startling images, creates some nice paradoxes in the story where Rize comes to him in a hallucination and starts to talk to Kaneki, talking through his life and the choices that he's made and how that is going to make or break him, decide on how he deals with this situation. He said, I don't want to waste too much for you. I think the season was fantastic. It has a little bit of a kind of slower paced start as it allows you into these moving parts in this world that it has. It ramps up the gore, ramps up the action, the excitement, creates a character that I am now fully invested in, and I am looking forward to where he goes at the start of season 2, because he's completely different. The end of this season, from the first character, Kaneki, in episode 1 to the end of episode 12, there is an intrinsic change in this character, and it's wonderful, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Like I said, I had a real fun with Tokyo Ghoul season 1. I feel as if it was a little bit muddled as it just found its feet to start off with, but it's still a very good show, one I can highly recommend. I gave it 4 out of 5. I'd love to know what you think of this series, and maybe even let me know, spoiler free, what season 2 has in hold for me. Is it going to be something I'm really going to delve into, or is it going to make the series even better than already? Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.